You're never ready. I wasn't either. But we start anyway. That's why this video exists. Analysis paralysis kept me quiet. Starting is the cure. I'm telling myself that more than anything. But if this resonates with you, this is the point as well. We all have our gifts. We all have things that we want to share with the world, that we should share with the world, that will connect us. Connect everybody. Chaos hit, then clarity came after. Analyzing everything before you even start prevents you from even starting. This has been something that I've been wanting to do since the beginning of this year. This year and the end of last year marked a lot of things that I really can't explain, that I will definitely get into in other videos, because I would love to share it with you guys and see if anybody else has similar experiences that they would like to share, and we can learn from one another. That's the whole point of life. Why should I do this now? Why should I come out now? Why is Voices Beyond Boundaries even a thing? Who am I? Well, the world is more disconnected now than it's ever been. Yeah, we have Facebook. Yeah, we have social media. We have YouTube. But guess what? We're not talking to each other. Everywhere I go, people are buried in their phones. People don't even want to make eye contact with one another anymore. This is the disconnection. Then from there, people come up with their own assumptions of what they think instead of asking questions. The people that do ask questions, they're met with some animosity at times. Why can't we just come together and ask questions? Learn from one another. Ask the questions that you're afraid to ask. It's okay. It's okay. That's what I aim to do. Sharing real journeys is what connects us. Being authentic is what connects us. When you try to can your scripts, you try to act like someone that you're not, people feel it. People can feel when you're being real. Nobody wants to talk to somebody that they know is full of baloney. So what stopped me? I literally overthink everything. I get into this perfectionist spiral where I want everything to be perfect, 100%. Reality doesn't work that way. Life doesn't work that way. Whatever you want to call this paradigm that we're in does not work that way. And I should know better. Being a former paratrooper that was terrified of heights, yet I still went to airborne school and was a part of a special operations support unit on active jump status. I should know better, but I didn't. But it's never too late, right? Being a former paratrooper, I was terrified of heights, terrified of it. I joined the Army and I said, you know what? I was talked into volunteering for airborne, and there's a whole other story that I can get into with that, which I would love to share with you guys as well. And I was lucky enough to get a slot. And during that time, I was terrified, terrified. My first jump, I was shaking like a leaf. I was like, I cannot believe that I'm doing this right now. Why did I decide to do this? But I didn't quit. I did my 5 jumps, still terrified, went to my unit and still jumped. And I deployed, and I was never ready for any of it. So the turn now, I've been about 5 years out of being in the military, and it's been a lot of ups and downs transitioning into civilian life. Not wanting to be defined by my service, which I'm not, but that lingers in the back of one's head. Also, realizing, what do I do at this time? How do I contribute? What's my mission now? So I took a hard look at myself at the end of last year, and I started asking the hard questions, and I came to the conclusion that I am ready. There's so much that I can bring to the table to bring people together more than divide us. Some of the things that occurred during that time, unexplainable. Hopefully, which I know in due time everything gets revealed and I'll understand why, but I'm grateful and thankful. I'm grateful for those synchronicities and for those things that occurred that put me on this path that I'm in right now. Here's the truth, people. No one is ever fully prepared. We're never fully prepared. We tell ourselves, well, if I get this course, if I learn how to do this, if I just one more day, if I get a haircut, if I wear this shirt, if I walk this way, talk this way, I'll be ready. It's not true. You're ready with everything that you have right now. The gift always comes after the chaos. We go through all this madness, we don't know how we're gonna start, and then when you're starting, it just starts rolling. It just keeps going and it turns into a snowball. And then when we pause and reflect after some time, we realize that the gift came from the chaos. So the one thing that we're analyzing to death is what ultimately brings us the wisdom to continue on and actually be in the spot that we're supposed to be at. When we're stuck in our head, we're not producing what we should be producing. We're not doing what we're supposed to be doing. I'm not saying dive in like a crazy person, don't make a plan, because that's not wise. Obviously make a plan, but don't think about it too much. You have the answers. You know what you want to do. You know what you got to do. Do it. So I know you're probably asking yourself, why does this even matter right now? Why do I care about whether or not this guy is even ready to start or whatever? Well, the world is more disconnected now, like I explained, than it's ever been before. Stories like mine, stories like the ones that I intend to tell, stories like the interviews that I hope to have when this channel grows, the insights that you will bring to me and teach me are why I started now. They're why I'm here right now. And they're why you are listening to me right now. Thank you. Here's what I want you to hold me to. And here's what I'm holding myself to. I'm going to make honest videos. I'm going to share lessons. I'm going to bring hidden voices forward. There are so many things that I want to talk about, so many different topics, so many things that I've seen discussed and done that haven't been done with the care that it should have. It kind of upsets me when I see certain documentaries and I'm like, why did they lie? Why did they make this so fake? I understand that money is a factor in that, right? But the reality is that there's so many stories, so many things throughout history, so many people that can inspire you as they inspired me. And I want to bring that to you. I want to talk about those things. I want to talk to those kinds of people. Perfection is just a delay tactic. It's something that I used constantly. And it's something that I'm still battling with now as I drop this video. It's all good. Look, let's start ugly and let's finish honest. It's going to get better. I'm going to get better. You're going to get better. Clarity's only going to show up after motion. That's the reality of it. Clarity's only going to show up after motion. If you're waiting to be ready, you're going to be waiting forever. If you're making excuses for yourself, you're going to make excuses forever. The moment that we stop doing that and actually move forward is when we're going to make the progress that we are thinking about making. I hope that I can teach through my scars and make it okay to be honest and authentic. It's okay. There's value in being honest and authentic. Tell me something that you've been stuck with, something that you've been struggling with. Drop it in the comments. I want to hear from you. If this helped, share it. Share it with someone who's stuck. Share it with someone who needs to hear this.